There's a lot of talk in like creative writing groups and things like this about how in a novel, the author should, grip the reader and keep the tension going. And these are all very important things. But how do you write a story that keeps haunting the reader after the reader has finished reading the book? Not just for a few hours, but maybe for weeks or months, or maybe ideally for years. This has become more and more important for me. I've never quite figured out what it is when I'm the receiver, when I read a book or watch a film, and it stays with me and I can't get it out of my head. And it comes back after years. I don't know what that quality is, because there are so many books that I love while I'm reading it, and then they just fade. Now, if I could actually figure out what the ingredients are, I'm convinced I would have the key to great writing. But I don't know what it is. I have a few suspicions. One of them is that possibly having things not quite resolved is quite important. Now, the conventional thinking is that, all the ends have to be tied up. And to some extent, that is important. But if they're too tied up, it fails to haunt. There's something you have to aim for, where a lot of things are tidied up, but other things remain unresolved. And the unresolved things have to be quite key things that go quite deep into our hearts and minds, and our emotions. I think for me, a lot of the great works I really appreciate have this quality. There is something that's left hanging.